Alright. Now we're gonna do some damage. Cruising through Woodtick with a bucket of mud in my pants. Well, I guess to be fair, it's made pretty obvious that in this game, Guybrush puts everything in his coat. But I want to make the in his pants jokes, okay? Why must you squash my dreams? Use bucket of mud. Good door. Right, hide. Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay! I can't get this thing off my head! When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry. I'm already sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It was pretty steamed. Pick up toupee. Please. Alright. Walk the stairway. Narrate what I am doing. And let's go up and see if old Largo's harassing the poor laundry guy. You're making me mad, Marty! That's my name, don't wear it out! Look, I want it free and I want it tonight. Party tonight? Sure, I'll come. I'm talking about getting my laundry. Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years. I said I need it back tonight. Pardon me. Ugh. Doing that Largo voice hurts my throat. You tell him I'll be back to pick it up, or else. Sure. Totally do that. No prob. Or maybe I'll just come back here to get the final ingredient for the voodoo doll. There's a lot less walking around in this one, which I like. I mean, he still does walk around, and he walks kind of slow. But things seem to be a lot closer together, and there's a lot more to look at in these backgrounds. So, now to claim my laundry. Alright. Use laundry claim ticket with Mad Marty. I'll see what we have ready for Mr. LaGrande. No, it's here somewhere. I like the fur coat, and the peg leg, and the dead parrot. I wonder who had that washed. Ah, here it comes. Shiny bra. It's pearly white brassiere. Hey, Mad Marty does a good load of laundry. Don't you suspect otherwise? Alright, we have all the ingredients. Let's do this. Voodoo lady, here we come. Eventually. Draw my talk about not having to walk far. To the swamp! Okay, sorry, use. Kind of reminds me of some of the music from King's Quest 7 in the Ooga Booga Land. Should probably be embarrassed that I've played King's Quest 7 enough to remember the music in Ooga Booga Land. I liked that game, alright? Ow! Alrighty. I got everything you need. Back again, Mr. Threepwood. So, about that voodoo doll. Who's the coolest guy? I'm the coolest guy. I got all the ingredients. I have his toupee. Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients? I brought them all, because I am the best. I have some of his spit. Excellent. You may keep the paper. Ooh, spit upon paper. I always wanted that. I have the bone of his grandfather. Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient? Of course I do. I have a pearly white bra. Well, that'll work. Now I can make a real voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Ugh. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate. This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo! Largo! Yeah! I like her eyes glow green. The shaking animation is awesome. Poof. Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, voodoo lady. One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close. Very, very close. I'm working on my slash fic as we speak. Very close. Bye! Now, we've got ourselves a voodoo doll of Largo LaGrande. Time to head back to Woodtick and see if we can get that Largo LaGrande taken care of. Oh, look, it came with pins. My voodoo doll has all the accessories. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess the best place to go look for Largo would be in his hotel room. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to you guys? Well. On we go! Journey through Woodtick. I like the design that all these buildings are like shipwrecks. Kinda love that. It's like Typhoon Lagoon, only without all the water slides. Though this is way before Typhoon Lagoon, I believe. Okay. Head on over to Largo's room. Uh-oh. Use pins. No, use pins. Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad. What? Who do you think you are? I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. That's why I carry this. A pin. A tiny little pin. How are you doing that? Largo LaGrande, you are no good, vicious, two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island. Ha! I already spent all your money. Oh. Well, then I command you to leave this island. Just you try. Ah! Ah! And more yelling and pain noises. Ooh. Did he just stick that to his hands? That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck. What's that? You killed LeChuck? As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually. The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck. Voodoo lady's taking credit for my stuff. Does she have one of these? Guybrush, were you keeping LeChuck's beard in your pants while it was still alive and wriggling? Don't give it to Largo. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring him back to life. Look out, world. The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again. Whoops. Way to freaking go, Guybrush. First you keep wiggling pieces of living things in your pants, and then you give it to Largo. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body. But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces. Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away, but by now it must be rotten, partially decomposed. Yes, and I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with. He's gonna be looking for me. Yes, he's gonna try to kill me. Undoubtedly. What can I do? Give me all the answers. You're already doing all you can. Hunting for Big Whoop. Oh yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I? Time flies. It's not just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever. But I know so little about it. Take this book. I don't know what it's titled, but take it anyway. Where'd you get this? I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need. Gee, thanks. I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep. Gee, thanks. Alright, let's see. The book is Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth? You know, I would never refer to a treasure as a bonanza. I don't know why, it doesn't sound right. But let's get this whole big chunk of backstory out of the way. Let's find out all about Big Whoop. Reading time! Woo! This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook. Young Lindy, the cabin boy. Mr. Rogers, who taught children to read. And Captain... Good heavens, Captain Marley! I wonder if there's any relation, considering his ship was named Elaine. They buried their treasure along with plenty of... booby traps in a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened up the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. That's here. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck, until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm, which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island with all his little puppet friends. He marketed homemade contest grog, brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading the time. Alright, so, 4 map pieces. But first let's go down and check out Rapscallion's hut. Once we're done sailing through the swamps of mystery and bat mysteries. Row to shore, Guybrush. Row! And away we go. Alright, let's head back to the beach. Check out Rapscallion's hut. Totally talk to these guys again. Not gonna, but I could. Door appears to be locked. No! Thwarted by a lock! Why? Why? Ah, well. Oh, hey, we might need a stick. It's a stick! We might need it. It's nice. Pick it up, Guybrush. Okay.